सिम्पल कामीले बलिङ गर्दै पहिलो बल डट। स्कटल्यान्डले टस जिते उसले स्कटल्यान्डले ब्याटिङ लिए 3 ओभर 1 बलमा मात्र 15 रन रहेछ अहिले 1 विकेटको नोक्सानमा स्कटल्यान्डको। अब हेरौँ गाइस के भइरहेको छ। योभन्दा नेपालले जित्न अति नै आवश्यक रहेछ। योभन्दा पहिलेको ओभरमा 14 रन आएको थियो। सिम्पल कामीले 14 रन खर्च 3 ओभर 2 बलमा मात्र 15 रन रहेछ।
Associate team, and in all of cricket, I love watching Brandon McMillan play. He's got so much to offer as an all-round cricketer.
Falling on the top wall, was single came. Look at the middle was not coming.
So Ghazi will have a think about
one run came
it. Like boys, bit of a tease for us. But yeah, the nonsense I was referring to in the previous over was that a lot of that kind of void and lack of cricket from the national team front end for the men's end was filled by some calls for Karen Casey to retire, for Softball Cammy to be discarded, for Harry Sheikh as one of the older players. He doesn't score quickly enough, and enough has been enough from those three great servants of the team who've all played for the national side. Well, in Softball Cammy's case, for more than a decade, Karen Casey is similar length, Harry Sheikh nearly that length. Where are those comments now? Where are those? How can I say it now? Well, exactly. Sometimes players respond to that sort of criticism as well, but I just don't know why you would ever not have Karen Casey in your side in particular. He's just, he offers again, like what I was saying about McMullen, he's always in the game. If it's chiming in with the ball, if it's an incredible cameo
just
with the bat,
one run came up now from this over Karen Casey is bowling. It's bowling from Karen Casey. Out! What's this?
Think about it and says no, Casey was convinced
this is totally out. What then? Not even out.
It's very close, close. It was nipping back in, but you can understand why they were very excited about it. It's adjacent, isn't it? Is it going to nip and miss the leg stump, or is it? It does.
Oh, it's not even what?
It did nip back a long way.
Good.
Happening. Yeah, basically a lot happening. I think most cricketers, unless you're
just one run from this away,
cricketers will even watch that replay and say they'd prefer that to be given not out than given out, because there's so many imponderables there, and you really say as an umpire that you're certain that that's going to be impactful? Pitching in line, yes, absolutely. Impacting in line and definitely hitting if we had the DRS in play, if we had the Hawkeye here. But don't think you could say it for certain, could you?
Well, and I mean, you mentioned the fact that we don't have DRS for these games, and they do just get one look at it. We can go back and look at the replay 10 times and try and analyse it and get the freeze frames and draw some arrows or whatever it might be. But they've just got the one shot. McMullen still yet to get off the run scoring. And bowled really well to him. It's kind of incredible, really, when you look at Charlie Tier, 15 off 12, played the most fluently I can recall seeing him when in that first match against Nepal. And you've got McMullen scratching around and able to get off strike. You have Munsey played out a maiden first up and was out in the second over that he faced. It feels like topsy-turvy world.
Doesn't it just? He will get off the mark finally as Raj Banshi has another long chase and gets there successfully this time. Fields very well, keeps it to a couple, probably a run saved there. The anticipation for the series, Mel, it was something that particularly the Nepal fans were so eagerly awaiting. It's funny for Scotland and the Netherlands, though, isn't it? Because their kind of main event, their main course, if you will, for this summer is going to be in less than 3 weeks' time or so, isn't it? Or about 4 weeks' time from now. Over at Ben Voorburg in the Netherlands, 5 teams, 2 World Cup spots. Good back foot punch, finds the gap. Rohit Powdell, look at the speed across the surface. He gets there. There's room to spare. Gets an amazing ovation from the Nepal fans. Fantastic athleticism, great fielding.
Yeah, brilliant stuff from the skipper leading the way. And finally getting some runs off the bat now for McMullen. It wasn't timed completely, but in the end they were able to get back for a 3. Everyone rugged up. And you can see we've got some Nepal fans there ready to go.
Dhaka Topi, very much looking resplendent, as it always does.
You're wearing a beanie hat.
I've got my beanie on, but I have my Dhaka Topi in the bag. I'll get that out later. It's a great song. I haven't told you about the Dhaka Topi song, have I? There's a number of Dhaka Topi songs, but the main one, it's brilliant.
Really?
Yeah, it's. I think it's a traditional song from the 70s or 80s, but it's trended up a wee bit on a lot of. Whenever I wear a Dhaka Topi in Nepal, they'll take sort of a video of me at the toss or somewhere in the crowd with it, and they'll put this song over it. Very catchy. Dhaka Dhaka Topi. Dhaka Topi is really catchy and it's all about love and how much they love the Dhaka Topi, the pride of being from Nepal. This one's driven, beats on Palkami. Did he get a hand on it? Maybe. Lamachani chases in vain. It's another boundary. Tear is looking really good. He started on an absolute tear, isn't he?
He has, and everyone else is struggling to time the ball. Look at that. Look at that. Could have almost invasion tactics in the end. He took his feet out.
You were in Nepal, did you give him any of the traditional dress there?
So, I was just about to ask you about this, but is it okay for women to wear the Dhaka Topi?
I don't think it's by any means male only, but you'll tend to see it predominantly.
I like hats, and I do tend to be a bit of a hat wearer, so
I must ask people that somebody will speak more knowledgeably than me on this. Use that hashtag cwcl2. You can get in touch with us directly. Andrew Leonard here with you. You can get me at Cricket Badge on either Twitter or Instagram. I'm trying to get to your questions. If you've got cricketing questions, not so much on traditional Nepalese dress. You can also get Mel Farrell at Melinda Farrell on M Farrell on Instagram.
Someone had taken the barrel, which is a bit annoying.
It's a drop into milk if we're in that mistake if we're a creatine. And maybe, so it's a cwcl, which is the traditional men's breast, which I was gifted many years ago by a great friend, Sharon Pasaka, the former national team player. Paul's carrying KC beats the outside edge, and Asif Sheikh just keeping Brandon Ball back in his box, if you will. There is many a different style Nepalese traditional women's recipe, but Scotland lost their victory inside 6 overs. This is coming off the pad, big appeal. Really, it's for the fans and the players this time. Let's go back to the previous ball. It's a wicket made for Garrett's and KC, whatever the case. 25 for 2 the score. I think this is going to be the goal. Let's get it. You're saying it's just missing leg, if you're a bowler, you're saying it's smashing leg stuff. It's very, very
आउट छ त यार आउट नदिएको म्याप त मुलाहरू के गर्छ सोमाल गामी त धेरै पिड भएको नि त
to the score. Really, really close call, wasn't it? Maybe not an easy one.
As it is, 6 overs goals, 25 for 2. Back to Nelson.
to be there. It's amazing. Charlie Tear. It's actually very shaky. Very shaky. Just very changed. I tell you what, hey, when we say that a team is up and about, everything is quicker than whether they're excited to have some fun about it too. The caliber of the wickets that they've taken as well. Decision against Nepal 4 days ago. So it's first. I was perplexed as that day compared to today. In service, imagine. Back to the same compared to just understand. So, assistance we can see has been times enough to be it's very pretty consistent if it has some kind of fun.
सुम्बल कामीले मात्र पिटुवाएका छन् अहिलेसम्म मात्र सुम्बल कामीले पिटुवाएका छन् अरू कसैले केही पिटुवाएका छैनन्
सबैजनालाई सपोर्ट गरिदिनु भयो
आरिफ नामैको आरिफ के गर्छन् के नगर्छन् थाहा छैन His name is I was can to oh no
Syrian and generous nation stature. For me, there was Alex. Sharky, Cami, Irie, Powell, Bertel, those five. They're all unbelievably good. Yeah, and that's they make them. I think it's almost a bit deceptive because they're so quick that they probably make the fielding look a bit easier, if that makes sense, because they get themselves into good positions, because they get around to the ball, as we see 5 runs coming off that over, and after 7 it's 30 for 2. But because they are so lightning fast, I think sometimes their fielding maybe doesn't look as spectacular as it should, if you know what I mean, because they do all the hard work first. I agree. Here's the Scottish 11. And the other Charlie back into the 11 at the grade where he comes and for Nepal, no change, no real surprise. There's still no room for Bashir Ahmed, which is a bit of a shame given the form he's shown in cricket over the last 6 months. The left-hander, Anil Saab also no room for him. Rajan Thakur played the one game, then missed out, and still no place for Nandan Yadav. I would imagine we'll certainly see him in the T20Is. We'll follow the series in Glasgow. So, going to be fascinating to see who goes out because they have